What's up, guys? Hey, what washes up on tiny beaches? Microwaves. Welcome to part two of my poem series. Uh, this one is quite a bit longer. I'm gonna try and blast through it as quickly as possible, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be about a 10-minute ride. I haven't figured it out yet. But this is called Intergalactic Gatos Pantelones. Really nothing in the meaning of the title. It's just what it's fucking called. Alright. An early morning followed to a ravaging night before. My breath reeked of spaghetti and my dick a whore. As the six of us men mustered at the conference table, we ran through the scenarios. None were unstable. A cunty terrorist was at it again. He kidnapped the world's 12 hottest women. With the intentions of destroying planet Earth, this was scary enough to make a virgin give birth. Our mission? To stop this cock. And with our badass ship, fresh from dry dock, only 5 could go and 1 had to stay. Sorry, Vester, today's not your day. You run columns and see to a safe nav detail. We'll save those fine Swedish tales. Strolling to our ship like a scene from Top Gun, except we all had raging boners, terrorists' best run. The erect 5, as we all like to be known. For when we save these ladies, our dicks will easily be blown. The pilot was Sean because of his experience as a trucker. Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere, space, motherfucker! We cleared the atmosphere and were prepared to hit light speed. In celebration, I busted out some papers and a fat sack of weed. A joint before battle, a toke before war. When we catch this terrorist, we'll broomstick fuck him sore. Cross-faded now off coke and weed, we took the cunnilingus to light speed. Cunnilingus be thy name of the ship. Erg, matey, pirates we be, take another rip. Pat and Josh were weirded out with how high Sean, Jay, and I were. Josh looked at Pat as if to concur. We're space cowboys, not pirates, right? This weed is dank as fuck, said Pat. We're cowboys tonight. 3 minutes had passed, and at light speed, we were now 33,530,831.5 miles from Earth, high on weed. The trail that was once cold had heated again. When we cooled from warp speed, a firefight began. Pat manned the laser and Josh manned the gun. Jay manned the hydrazine-propelled uranium missiles. The coke gave me the runs. I'm mid-pee out of my ass when all I know, "Arrgh, we've been hit, she's gonna blow!" I braced for shock, but all was well. Sean is the superlative pirate captain from hell. He killed engine 1, 4, and 3, kept the ship balanced, war equipped, and me clean from XP. Josh and Pat manned the cannons and Jay the missiles. They kept the cunnilingus from plummeting to exile. We fought the gay flower with every breath we had, but Sean was sure the ship was hurt and not landing it would be bad. He couldn't have set us down in a colder place. This planet was sure to freeze our beards to our face. We landed in upwards of 3 feet of snow, armed to the teeth, Team Vice butthole as a go. This mystery planet was a mind-boggling express. There was snow on the ground and our glow sticks fluoresced. The cold was gone, no crispness to the air. We exited the ship, but not in despair. It was 80 degrees, but snow all around. We stripped to tank tops and started searching the grounds. On search for a half-dozen shot-down fighters, this journey was looking to be an up-all-nighter. We were in a summer snow, or so it felt. It was weird to touch, and it sure did smell. We found all 6 of the shot-down ships. No ladies aboard. We needed to get a grip. When we catch this terror fuck, he'll be slain. Then Josh started acting retard insane. He dropped to the ground as Snow Angel to snow. Pat and Josh were now in a snowball fight, throw for throw. The ground rumbled under us, and we all looked about. An earthquake? A volcano? That shake was stout. We kept climbing what seemed to be the highest peaks. My lungs were tired and my knees grew weak. I need to stop, catch my breath. I can't go. We stopped and Josh scooped up a fistful of snow. He had a mouthful of snow and we all just stared. Was it poisonous snow? We were really scared. Delighted with taste and a belly full of white. His smiles discouraged all of our fright. Continuing up the mountain peak so high, the ground kept shaking. We didn't know why. A moan poured out from the depths so deep. These white-colored mountains began to creep. We flowed to the bottom in an avalanche so white. Holy fuck, it's not a mountain, am I right? A giant Asian woman stood 500 feet tall, started the shit right out of us all. And then we realized that wasn't 3 feet of snowfall. She'd been bukkakied by 50 dicks 20 feet tall. Josh, you hate it. We knew you were gay. Fistful of semen and nothing to say. He just stood there, with a deer in the headlights look, stared at the ground, and his head just shook. I ate it, guys. I don't know what to say. We do, bro. You're fucking gay. Enough of this fucking chit chatter. This Asian broad's trying to kill us and you're covered in dick batter. Jay zipped the mini laser cannon from its sheath, and with a ceremonial tone, to you I bequeath. Every one of us was cutting her down. We didn't stop until her face hit the ground. After finding parts for repair and a shower for Josh, the cunnilingus was prepared for its second takeoff. Back hot on the trail, the mighty Gayflower. They had landed, and we were only behind an hour. We strolled to the armory for one last stocking of our Second Amendment right. We're gonna be ready for any fight. Fist fucking or not, count me in. I raw dog bitches and come in 'em. That was our war cry, and with a gleam of an eye, Sean landed the cunnilingus in a field of rye. We disembarked our ship like SEAL Team 6, crept and crawled through leaves and sticks. Hand signal communications let me know lightsaber bayonets were a go. We must breach the door on the other side of the ladies. Breach entry confirmed. Do I smell rabies? The room was dark, but it began to growl. Over 100 bull terriers were on the prowl. Attack mode began and we were surrounded. But with fists and lightsabers, those dogs took a pounding. Over 100 bull terriers lie bloody, dead on the ground. But what happened next was highly profound. Something about the scene was highly erotic. The sight of blood was euphoric, exotic. We passed around a flask of hypnotic. Then we all got more than a little neurotic. Pants to our ankles, dicks to their peak. Handful of intestines just beating our meat. We're all under the spell. How could this be? We were jerking off with dog guts and doing it for free. Well, we all came, and then came too. Our heads back in the game, we know what we had to do. Lots of tunnels and caves on our way to the keep. We got too far in. We were in too deep. Surrounded by 7 men who manned the Gayflower. This had damn sure not been our finest hour. Guns drawn on us, they had us dead to rights. We had found ourselves in quite the plight. Their leader confessed. We could be free. Our fate rests in our hands. He proposed a situation, and it was not grand. Someone had to suck their dicks, and they'd let us go. Only thing to do, boys, Rochambeau. It was like Fight Club, but versus your 4 best friends. It doesn't end well any way that it ends. The ring was set, and the match ready to begin. Roadhouse, Patrick Swayze, Josh in the midsection. His knees hit the ground, and that was it. Josh was on a path to sucking some dick. As cheap shot as it was, you didn't hear me complain, 'cause I was thrilled to death in my throat. I was thrilled to death it wasn't my throat about to be in pain. Pep talks were given and Josh's mind was clear, and the first dick was sucked without any fear. 'Twas Dick Gazinia, who was in the next in line. Josh's love for his friends was very divine. With the following few moments slowing in my mind, I only had to abort 5 brain children for a plan to save our behinds. For I had a hidden pair of lightsaber knuckles in my shoe. Yeah, there's a lot of lightsaber shit going on. Fucking get over it. I gave a wink to the fellas. You know what to do. With a clamp of Josh's jaw upon Dick's cock, I came over the top and gave him a sock. My lightning speed grabbed his gun. The other men had no time to run. As I cut down 2 more, their guns were collected. We were now pissed and armed, and ass whooping erected. We slaughtered these fucks without a thought in our head. We're not stopping until they're all dead. Through the keep we continued to wander. There was light at the end of the tunnel. Over yonder, we emerged to see a mighty cliff, ship, and rough seas. The Gayflower is on our most familiar turf. We do what we please. It was on the horizon and not too far out. If we left now, we could catch them without a doubt.
Arg, you scallywags! Down the Berkadere, man the bark! Weigh anchor and haul wind! We'll chase 'em to the dark! Aye, aye, Captain Sean, we'll blow the men down!
Yee-haw, said Pat and Josh. We'll make this ship a ghost town. Pirates and cowboys hot on the chase. 10 minutes of pursuit, and we finally saw the terrorist's face. From out of the crow's nest came Jay's call.
Ahoy, Captain! It's that Canadian cocksucker Justin Bieber that's behind it all.
Captain Sean bellowed.
When we catch him, he'll be dancing the hempen jig. But first we ream his asshole with a broomstick and waterboard him in the brig. Men, prepare the ship to come about. Man the cannons. We're gonna make 'em strike color. Give that ass a tannin'.
Our ship sailed clear of the port side of theirs. Cannons rest on the broadside. We'll bring 'em to tears. Swashbuckling pirates we be, except Josh and Pat. They're a couple of fucking cowboys, but I can deal with that.
Aye, men. This be our last chase. Let's send those fucks to Davy Jones' locker. Fire in the hole!
Hellfire and gun smoke were all that separated the two ships. Josh, completely unfazed, slapped his jerky chew lid and put a dip in his lip. Grabbed the rope that dangled from the foremast, swung like fucking Geronimo to the Gayflower, face to face with Bieber at last. Josh fake throat ripped and knocked his ass out. A solid knuckle sandwich straight to his head. Most gunfire had stopped and we were aboard the ship now. Once again surrounded by motherfuckers, and I don't know how. We collected in close and gathered about. Just then I remembered my bag of blow, and I pulled it out. Passed it around like it was Popeye's fucking spinach. A gram apiece probably pushed the limits. Grabbed my knife, heart near bump, 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 out of my chest. Gutted two dudes with no contest. Sean was punching fools, caving faces. Pat was cracking jokes, mostly racist. Jay ripped out of his shirt and he salsa'd a tad. Got stabbed in the forearm and got real fucking mad. Removed the knife and stuck it in the guy's face. All these actions necessary when you're coked out and in deep space. A total bloodbath. We were all thirsty for more. More killer instinct than we'd had before. Homicide and murderous tendencies had us itching, bordering S&M. Where are those sweetest girls, Bieber? We need them. Back to our ship, we go with Bieber on deck. You better start answering questions, or your ass will be a wreck.
Aye, men, get this ship pierside. The women be ashore. Minutes away from making those Swedes feel saddle sore. Land ho!
We made our way to the sands of this faraway planet. I was still a little high on drugs, and the sands were a purple pomegranate. Beautiful waves of foamy pink and white, blues and greens were also abnormally bright. We broke from the beach up a long and narrow chasm. These girls were close. I could nearly feel the orgasm. The situation seemed to be under control, by golly. I felt this time was better than ever to take some Molly. Yeah, I had some drugs with me. Fuck you. Our quest brought us to the biggest fortress I'd seen to this day. I then asked Mr. Bieber about his stance on the fake Handy J. We entered the castle to find the 12 hottest ladies. Enough fucking around. Come on, girls, let's go practice making babies. We were thizzing hard by this stage in the game. We sought to traverse the universe. Lame. Bieber, broomstick in his ass. Won't be the last villain we have to thrash. 12 ladies, 5 guys. The girls got their pick. Sorry, boys, we're all ragging. Looks like we'll be sucking dick. Sean, J, Pat, and I settled for blowies on E. Josh pulled some strings and a face like post-hot wings. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll definitely have some more poetry coming your way. Definitely going to have some more conquests of the Sean, J, Pat, Josh, and I. So stick around.